All right, Amy, thanks so much. You know, we're on your side this morning, not only with the traffic, but we're helping answer some legal questions as well. Joining us again is Robert Reichard, an attorney, and we are giving free legal advice this morning. So a little bit earlier, or you are rather, not me.
Yeah, a little early for me.
A little bit earlier, though, Lauren asked the question, you know, what do you look for in a lawyer? But we have another good question, is how do you know if you even need a lawyer?
It's a great question. Obviously, anytime you or a family member has been charged with a crime, definitely want to consult with a lawyer. You or a family member has been hurt in any kind of way, but also there's sort of key life events: buying a house, getting married, getting divorced, and forming a business. You know, I see that we do a lot of business litigation. I see the family members that have the great business idea. They jump online, print off some legal documents. They think they have a corporation. They think they have a partnership agreement. And we have an old saying, you know, it's never about the money until it's about the money. Mm-hmm. If things go wrong, you better have some strong legal documents in place to protect you and your business and things like that. And that's what I see over and over, is people that print forms off the internet that think they're doing the right thing, and they just don't know it's a lot more complicated than that.
Definitely some great advice there. Now, we also went out in the community this weekend to find out what people in the Midlands wanted to know. Here's another question.
So next year I'm going to go to graduate school, and if I take out like $120,000 for the 3 years I'll be there, if I die, like I get in a car wreck at the end of my second year, do my loans just go away, even if I don't have like a co-signer, or do my parents have to pay because they're my parents?
A lot of people wondering about what happens with your student loans.
Good question. Student loans have really been in the news lately about the increasing burden and debt, the lack of jobs in the economy. Two things that are very simple to remember. Federal student loans allow for what's called a discharge upon death. That means even after you die, certain expenses can still be owed by your estate, which means your family members could be left holding the bag. Private student loans, those that you get from, I think, the Sallie Mae's of the world and other private lenders, even banks, those are not discharged upon death. And those go into your estate, and your estate is going to be responsible for those. So that is something to think about when you're looking at your student loan options, is, hey, how do I keep them down as low as possible, obviously. But what does happen if some catastrophic event happens in my life? Is my family going to be left paying my debt when it was really an investment for me?
So again, to break it down again, federal
simplest answer
goes
is
away.
Federal is discharged at death, so does not hang around. All the private ones do, though. And if even on the federal ones, if your parents co-sign with you, they could be on the hook. So, you know, read the fine print really well. If you are very concerned or you have a unique issue about that, it's one of those things you should consult a lawyer with, probably.
Definitely, and we're going to be helping everyone out tonight. As a reminder, we are having our Ask a Lawyer phone bank tonight, answering your legal questions. We're going to be on your side from 5 until 7:30 this evening with lawyers on hand from the South Carolina Bar Association, answering any questions that you have. Again, it is all free tonight from 5 until 7:30 on News 19. And again, Robert, I want to thank you for coming by and answering all of these questions.
Thanks for having me.
For us.
I appreciate it.
Well, still to come on News 19 this morning, the latest on the Boston bombing investigation.